You know, there's something I hear from so many friends our age. I just don't feel like myself anymore. Maybe it's that afternoon slump that hits harder than it used to, or joints that complain a little more loudly. Or perhaps it's that frustrating battle with digestion that seems to get trickier after 60. It's easy to chalk it all up to just getting older. But what if I told you there's a bustling little universe inside you right now? One you've probably never even thought much about, that holds remarkable power over how you feel, how sharp you stay, and yes, even how many vibrant years you've got ahead. That universe is your gut, my friends. And the incredible truth is, nurturing it might just be the most important thing you can do for your health and longevity right now. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the gut's starring role in healthy aging and focusing on 4 simple, delicious probiotic foods you can start enjoying today to make a real difference. No complicated science lectures, just practical, everyday wisdom for feeling your best. Think of your gut like a lush garden. When it's thriving, filled with good bacteria, everything just works better. These tiny helpers don't just break down your food, they're like your personal wellness team. They boost your immune system, something that becomes even more crucial as we get a little wiser in years. They help tame inflammation, which is often the hidden culprit behind aches and stiffness. They even produce mood-boosting chemicals and help your body absorb the precious nutrients from the healthy foods you eat. But here's the thing. Just like any garden, our inner ecosystem changes over time. Medications, stress, even shifts in our diet can throw things off balance. Suddenly, those beneficial bacteria we rely on start dwindling, and less helpful ones might creep in. That imbalance, that's often when we start feeling less energetic, more sluggish, or notice our digestion isn't quite as smooth. The fantastic news is, we can actively tend this inner garden, replenishing those good bacteria daily with specific foods. It's not about a radical overhaul. It's about making small, consistent choices that add up to a world of difference in how you feel day in and day out. So, let's dive right in and meet the first everyday hero on our list. Plain, unsweetened yogurt. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Yogurt. That's nothing new. And you're right, it's been around forever. But the way we choose and enjoy it makes all the difference, especially for our unique needs as seniors. Skip those brightly colored cups loaded with sugary fruit syrups. What we want is plain yogurt, preferably Greek or Icelandic style. Why? First, it's packed with protein, which is essential for maintaining muscle mass, something we naturally start losing after 60. Keeping our muscles strong is fundamental for staying independent, avoiding falls, and just feeling capable in our daily lives. Second, it's a fantastic source of calcium, vital for keeping our bones strong and resilient. But the real star of the show here is the live and active cultures. Those powerful probiotics. Look for labels that specifically mention live cultures or list strains, like Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus. These little warriors travel down to your gut, helping to restore balance and crowd out less helpful bacteria. They can make a noticeable difference in digestive comfort, easing issues like occasional constipation or bloating that become more common. How to make it delicious without the sugar rush? That's the easy part. Stir in a handful of fresh blueberries or raspberries, packed with their own antioxidants for brain and body health. Add a sprinkle of crunchy walnuts or almonds for healthy fats and extra texture. Or, if you like a touch of sweetness, a tiny drizzle of pure honey or a spoonful of mashed banana works beautifully. Aim for a small bowl most days. It's a simple, satisfying habit that nourishes you from the inside out. Moving on to our second gut-loving powerhouse, we find something that might surprise you with its simplicity: naturally fermented sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. You might ask, isn't that just the stuff on hot dogs? Well, yes, but the kind we find on Stadia Franks isn't going to give us those precious probiotics. We're talking about the real deal. Raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut found in the refrigerated section of your grocery store, often near the pickles or specialty cheeses. Pasteurization, the process used to make shelf-stable sauerkraut, kills off all the beneficial bacteria. The magic happens in the raw version. This humble cabbage undergoes a natural fermentation process, transforming it into a potent source of diverse probiotics, far more varied than what you typically find in yogurt. This diversity is key. Think of it like inviting a whole neighborhood of helpful residents into your gut garden, each bringing unique skills. These probiotics in sauerkraut are fantastic for overall digestive health, helping to regulate things smoothly and efficiently. But their benefits extend beyond the gut. The fermentation process also creates compounds that help your body fight inflammation, which is a major player in many age-related health concerns. Plus, cabbage itself is loaded with vitamins C and K, important for immunity and bone health. Now, the flavor can be tangy and bright, almost like a pickle. Don't feel like you need to eat a mountain of it. Start small. A tablespoon or two is a perfect serving. Enjoy it as a zesty little side dish with your lunchtime sandwich or salad. Stir a spoonful into a bowl of soup just before serving for a flavorful probiotic boost. Or, for a truly simple habit, just have a small forkful right from the jar once a day. Look for brands that say raw, unpasteurized, and naturally fermented on the label. Avoid anything with vinegar listed high in the ingredients. True fermented sauerkraut uses just cabbage and salt. This small, tangy addition to your daily routine is a remarkably easy way to flood your system with beneficial bacteria. Now, embracing these first two foods, that plain, protein-rich yogurt jazzed up with your favorite healthy toppings and that tangy, raw sauerkraut enjoyed in small, daily doses, is a fantastic start. It's about building simple, sustainable habits that truly nourish that inner garden. You might be amazed at how quickly you notice little shifts. Maybe a bit more pep in your step, a calmer stomach, or just a general sense of feeling more balanced. The journey to supporting your longevity through your gut is truly built one bite, one small choice at a time. And the best part, we've only just begun exploring the delicious possibilities. There are more incredible, everyday foods waiting to join your gut health toolkit, each bringing its own unique strengths to help you thrive. So, let's keep moving forward and discover the next two powerful allies for your vibrant health. Building on that foundation of plain yogurt and tangy sauerkraut, let's bring in some more vibrant flavors and powerful benefits to really supercharge that inner garden we're nurturing. The wonderful thing about supporting your gut health is that it doesn't have to be bland or boring. Far from it. Our next superstar brings a delightful kick and a whole new dimension of beneficial bacteria to the party. I'm talking about kimchi. Now, if you're not familiar with kimchi, you might be thinking it sounds exotic or complicated, but let me tell you, it's becoming incredibly common and accessible, and it's truly worth exploring. Think of kimchi as sauerkraut's lively Korean cousin. It's typically made from Napa cabbage, but it can also include radishes, scallions, and other vegetables, all fermented with garlic, ginger, chili peppers, and salt. That combination creates a symphony of flavors, tangy, spicy, savory, and deeply satisfying. Why is kimchi such a powerhouse for us, especially as we navigate our 60s, 70s, and beyond? First and foremost, it's absolutely teeming with diverse probiotic strains, many of them different from what you find in sauerkraut or yogurt. This diversity is like inviting specialists into your gut garden. Different microbes excel at different tasks, whether it's breaking down specific fibers, producing unique vitamins, or directly supporting your immune cells. Kimchi's fermentation process produces lactic acid bacteria that are incredibly effective at promoting a healthy gut environment. But the benefits go beyond just digestion. All those ingredients, the garlic, ginger, and chili peppers, are packed with their own potent compounds. Garlic and ginger are renowned for their anti-inflammatory properties, which can help soothe those subtle aches and stiffness we sometimes feel. The capsaicin in the chili peppers, even in mild amounts, can give your metabolism a gentle nudge. And crucially, the fermentation process actually increases the bioavailability of many nutrients in the vegetables, meaning your body can absorb more of the good stuff. If you're new to kimchi, don't be intimidated by the spice level. Look for brands labeled mild. They offer all the probiotic benefits without too much heat. You'll usually find it right alongside the sauerkraut in the refrigerated section. Start small, maybe just a tablespoon. It's incredibly versatile. Try it chopped up and stirred into scrambled eggs or an omelet for a flavorful breakfast boost. Add a spoonful on top of a bowl of rice or quinoa with some grilled chicken or fish for lunch. It makes a fantastic, crunchy topping for baked potatoes or even a vibrant addition to a simple lettuce salad. Think of it less as a main dish and more as a potent, flavorful condiment that delivers a daily dose of gut-loving goodness. That little kick of spice might just become something you genuinely look forward to. Now, moving from the vibrant crunch of kimchi, let's talk about something wonderfully smooth and versatile. Kefir. If yogurt is like a thick, creamy custard, kefir is its thinner, drinkable cousin. But don't let that fool you. Its probiotic punch is incredibly potent. Kefir is made by fermenting milk, cow, goat, or even plant-based alternatives like coconut milk. With kefir grains, these aren't actual grains like wheat, but rather unique, gelatinous cultures that look a bit like tiny cauliflower florets. These grains host a complex community of bacteria and yeasts, working together to create one of the most diverse and robust probiotic foods available. In fact, a single serving of kefir can contain dozens of different strains of beneficial bacteria and yeasts, far more than most yogurts. This incredible diversity is like bringing in an entire ecosystem restoration team to your gut garden. For seniors, kefir offers some truly standout advantages. Firstly, it's easy. No chewing required, just a simple sip. It's perfect for those mornings when you need something quick, nourishing, and easy to digest. Secondly, the fermentation process significantly breaks down the lactose milk sugar. This means many people who find regular milk hard to digest can often enjoy kefir without any discomfort. It provides all the excellent protein and calcium benefits of dairy, or the fortified nutrients in plant-based versions, in a gut-friendly package. The probiotics in kefir are particularly adept at helping to maintain a balanced gut environment, crowding out less desirable microbes and supporting overall digestive harmony. This can translate to feeling lighter, less bloated, and more comfortable after meals. But the benefits ripple outwards. A healthy gut microbiome supported by kefir's diverse cultures plays a crucial role in nutrient absorption. It helps ensure you're getting the most out of the healthy foods you eat, including vital vitamins and minerals that support bone density, muscle strength, and energy levels, all key concerns as we age. How do you enjoy it? It's wonderfully simple. You can drink it plain, straight from the bottle. It has a tangy, slightly sour taste similar to plain yogurt, but thinner. If that's a bit too tart on its own, blend it into a morning smoothie with some frozen berries and a banana. It makes a fantastic base for overnight oats. Just mix it with rolled oats, a touch of chia seeds, and your favorite fruit. Let it sit in the fridge overnight, and you have a ready-to-eat, probiotic-rich breakfast. You can even use it in place of buttermilk in pancake or muffin recipes for a gut-friendly twist. Look for plain, unsweetened kefir in the dairy section near the yogurt. Start with about half a cup a day and see how you feel. It's a gentle, effective, and incredibly convenient way to flood your system with beneficial microbes every single day. So, picture your daily routine now. Maybe starting your morning with a bowl of plain yogurt topped with berries and nuts. Enjoying a spoonful of tangy sauerkraut or vibrant kimchi with your lunch. And sipping on some kefir in the afternoon or blending it into your breakfast. These aren't drastic changes. They're simple, delicious additions woven into the fabric of your day. Each one is actively replenishing and diversifying the army of beneficial bacteria working tirelessly within you. You're not just eating, you're actively cultivating the very foundation of your vitality, your resilience, and yes, your longevity. It's empowering, isn't it? Knowing that these everyday choices are making such a profound difference deep inside. And the beautiful thing is, we have one more incredible, perhaps surprisingly simple, food to add to this gut-nourishing toolkit. This final one might already be sitting in your fridge, waiting to be recognized for its true potential in helping you feel vibrant and strong for years to come. We've explored some truly vibrant flavors and powerful allies for your inner garden. The creamy goodness of plain yogurt, the tangy zip of raw sauerkraut, the lively kick of kimchi, and the smooth, potent sip of kefir. Each one brings its own unique community of beneficial bacteria to the party, helping to restore balance, ease digestion, fight inflammation, and ultimately support your vitality and longevity from the inside out. Now, let's round out our Fantastic Four with a food that's often hiding in plain sight. A quiet powerhouse of flavor and gut-loving benefits. Miso paste. Miso might conjure images of steaming bowls of soup in Japanese restaurants. And that's certainly a wonderful way to enjoy it. But its potential goes far beyond that. What exactly is miso? It's a thick, savory paste made by fermenting soybeans, and sometimes other grains like rice or barley, with salt and a special culture called koji. This fermentation process can take months or even years, developing incredibly deep, complex flavors, ranging from sweet and mild white miso to robust and salty red miso, and, crucially, packing it full of beneficial probiotics and enzymes. Now, why is miso such a brilliant addition, especially for us? Firstly, it's incredibly convenient and versatile. A tub of miso paste lives happily in your fridge for months, ready to add a burst of umami richness and gut-supporting power to countless dishes in mere seconds. Secondly, those probiotics in miso are often heat-stable to a point. While boiling will kill them, gently dissolving miso in warm, not boiling, liquid preserves many of those beneficial microbes. This makes it perfect for our final superstar preparation, miso broth. Think of it as a soothing, savory elixir you can enjoy any time of day. Here's the simplest way to make it. Bring some water or a light, low-sodium vegetable or chicken broth almost to a simmer. You want it hot, but not bubbling furiously. Take it off the heat. Scoop out about a tablespoon of miso paste per cup of liquid into a small bowl. Add a splash of the warm liquid to the bowl and whisk it vigorously until the miso is completely dissolved and smooth. Then, Pour this mixture back into the main pot of warm liquid and gently stir. Voila! You have a nourishing, probiotic-rich broth in minutes. The gentle warmth makes it easy to digest and incredibly comforting. Sip it plain as a mid-morning pick-me-up or a calming evening ritual instead of caffeine. Add some finely chopped scallions, a few shreds of cooked chicken, or some delicate wakame seaweed for a more substantial mini-meal. It's gentle on the stomach, hydrating, and delivers those valuable probiotics and the gut-soothing properties of fermentation directly. Look for miso paste in the refrigerated section of most supermarkets, usually near the tofu or in the international aisle. Start with white or yellow miso shiro or away's miso for a milder flavor. Remember, a little goes a long way in terms of flavor and saltiness. So, there you have them. Your 4 daily gut-nourishing champions. Plain yogurt, raw sauerkraut, kimchi, and kefir with miso broth as your incredibly versatile and comforting probiotic anchor. The beauty of this approach is that you don't need to overhaul your entire diet or choke down foods you dislike. It's about weaving these powerful players into the life you already live. Maybe it's yogurt with breakfast, quick, creamy, and protein-packed. Small spoonful of sauerkraut or kimchi with lunch, adding a zesty crunch to your sandwich or salad. A refreshing glass of kefir in the afternoon. Perhaps blended into a smoothie or enjoyed plain. A warm, soothing cup of miso broth in the evening. Calming and nourishing. You don't have to have all for every single day without fail. Think consistency over perfection. Aim to include most of them most days. Listen to your body. Some days you might crave the tang of sauerkraut. Other days, the creaminess of kefir is just right. The goal is to make supporting your gut microbiome a natural, enjoyable part of your routine, not a chore. And here's the truly exciting part. When you consistently feed this inner garden with these probiotic-rich foods, the benefits ripple outwards in ways you can genuinely feel. It's not magic, it's microbiology working for you. You might notice your digestion feels smoother, more comfortable, less bloating, less of that frustrating sluggishness. You might find you have a bit more steady energy throughout the day, not just peaks and crashes, because your gut is intricately linked to your immune system. You might feel a little more resilient when those seasonal bugs go around. There's even a fascinating connection often called the gut-brain axis, meaning a happier gut can contribute to a brighter, calmer mood. And crucially, by reducing chronic inflammation and improving nutrient absorption, you're actively creating an internal environment that supports healthy aging, helping you maintain your strength, your sharpness, and your independence for longer. That's the real longevity secret hiding in your gut. It's the power of nurturing this foundational aspect of your health with simple, delicious, everyday choices. Remember, my friends, thriving in our later years isn't about chasing a mythical fountain of youth. It's about making smart, sustainable choices that honor the incredible body we live in. Tending your inner garden with these 4 probiotic foods is one of the most powerful, yet surprisingly simple, steps you can take. It's about building resilience from the inside out. 1 spoonful, 1 sip, 1 comforting cup of broth at a time. You have more influence over how you feel and how vibrantly you age than you might realize. Start small, be kind to yourself, and celebrate those little victories. Like remembering to grab that tub of sauerkraut on your next grocery run, or whisking up your first cup of miso broth. Your gut and your future vibrant self will thank you for it. So, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 4 gut-loving foods are you most excited to try first? Do you already enjoy one of them? Share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your favorite way to eat yogurt or kimchi down in the comments below. Let's build a community sharing this journey to vibrant health together. If you found this helpful and want more practical tips for feeling your absolute best after 60, covering everything from staying strong and independent to keeping your mind sharp and your spirits high, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel reach more wonderful folks like you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our next conversation. We're here to support you every step of the way. Here's to nurturing your inner garden, feeling fantastic, and embracing every vibrant chapter ahead with health, happiness, and a whole lot of vitality. Take good care, and I'll see you in the next video.